Pope Francis again called for an immediate ceasefire between Israel and Hamas and a prompt release of the remaining hostages taken by the Palestinian militant group on October 7, while addressing the crowds at St. Peter's Square for his Easter message on Sunday. Pope Francis has long advocated for a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. About a month after the conflict began, Francis called for a ceasefire and the return of hostages and further aid to the wounded in Gaza during his Angelus Prayer. May the weapons be stopped. They will never lead to peace, and may the conflict not widen, Francis said, later noting, every human being, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, of any people or religion, every human being is sacred, is precious in the eyes of God and has the right to live in peace. He again called for peace in Gaza during his Christmas Day message, using even stronger language to condemn both the abominable Hamas attacks on October 7 and the ongoing Israeli campaign, which he called an appalling harvest of innocent civilian victims. Let us not allow the current hostilities to continue to have grave repercussions on the civil population, by now at the limit of its endurance, and above all on the children, Francis said in his speech on Sunday. How much suffering we see in the eyes of the children. The children in those lands at war have forgotten how to smile. With those eyes, they ask us, why? Why all this death? Why all this destruction? War is always an absurdity. War is always a defeat. Francis also called for peace in other ongoing conflicts around the globe, including the violence between Armenians and Azerbaijan over Nagorno-Karabakh, the ongoing civil war in Syria and the violence against the Rohinhgya people in Myanmar. He also offered a prayer for the people of Haiti, who have experienced widespread gang violence, and the resignation of Prime Minister Ariel Henry, hoping for an end to the acts of violence, devastation and bloodshed in that country, and that it can advance on the path to democracy and fraternity.